movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the game changer, Wes Troop. And today I'm here with a review of a movie that came back into theaters, about a week ago for a re-release. That's right, another Fathom event re-release. And this is a film that a lot of people still love today. It came out back in the 90s. I have not seen this movie since I was a kid, and I owned the VHS back in that time. So I was excited to give this movie a rewatch when I heard it was coming back in theaters. Ladies and gentlemen, my review of the 1993 family comedy, The Sandlot, coming up now. Taking place in California during the summer of 1962, young Scotty Smalls is new to the neighborhood and is hoping to make some new friends. Even though he knows absolutely nothing about baseball, he ends up joining the local Sandlot baseball team that play the game with each other every single day. One day things get horrible for Smalls as he decides to use his stepfather's baseball, which has been signed by Babe Ruth himself, to play a game, and it gets hit into a yard guarded by a ferocious dog named the Beast. So what did I think of The Sandlot? I thought it's an enjoyable comedy. The film has a Christmas Story and even the Wonder Years feel to it, dealing with the older narrator telling us stories of his childhood. It's also a very big nostalgic hit with those who grew up with the film back in the 90s and still hold it in high regard today. The Sandlot is a lot of fun to watch, and it does a great job capturing the magic of childhood friendships. There are some very funny moments throughout, including the kids throwing up on the rodeo ride and tricking the attractive lifeguard, Wendy Peppercorn, into saving one of the kids who has a crush on her. The film can be fairly predictable at times. We know as soon as we see the Babe Ruth baseball, something bad is going to happen there. I really enjoyed the legend of the kids telling of the Beast and what he's done in the past, and when they spend a good portion of the last half of the movie coming up with innovative and humorous ways to try to get the ball out of the yard. There's also an amusing chase scene with the friends running from the dog. The ending is terrific and has a lot of heart, and I also really liked hearing and seeing what happened to the kids over the years. The soundtrack is great as well, and really helps give the film that fantastic 60s feel. Of course, the film is still quoted today, with its most famous saying being, "You're killing me, Smalls." While there are a lot of characters, and some get more to do than others, they all get to have a moment or two to shine. The cast stars Tom Guire as Scott Smalls, the young boy who's new in town and joins the baseball team in order to make some new friends. Mike Vitar as Benny Rodriguez, the team leader who takes Smalls under his wing and teaches him the basics of the sport. Patrick Renna as Tam Porter, the comical and sometimes obnoxious member of the group. Chauncey Leopardini as Specs, Paldoris, who's hilarious in his own right, and Dennis Leary as Bill, Small's stepfather, who's a huge baseball fan. There's also a couple of great cameos that pop up as well. The Sandlot is an entertaining and likable family sports flick, which is still a popular watch decades later. I'm going to give it the rating of... do it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.